Hi, Taurus. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For my singles, today I'm going to be asking our spirit guides what is next in love, what's coming your way, what do they have for you, any clues, any evidence. I do have some charms and initials, so we'll be using those as well. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here for the first time. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you have for my Taurus today? What is it that you need them to know? What is it that you want them to know? What's coming towards them? Who's coming towards them? Anything that you can share with us. I am listening for you now. I have persistence. Don't give up. Okay, but it's coming into me as they don't give up. Okay, it was almost a feeling of I will chase you until I catch you. So there is a feeling of this person's not going to give up. They see something in you. They see something that they can make it work. They want to make it work. Let's just go with that for a second, because I definitely feel like I've got a chaser here. They're persistent. They're consistent. They're persistent, something like that. I have patience. There'll be patience. Yeah, they're going to wait. I feel like this person, it was a feeling of I have my eye on you right now. So it's definitely somebody, they could be looking at you now, or they're coming into your energy soon, and they're just going to, is it love at first sight, Spirit? Is that what's going on? They're going to wait it out. I have a memory. I'm going to go more with, I feel like I've known you forever, and a soul connection. We've shared many past lives together. So I'm going to say that internally their soul is saying, we've done this before. We are going to do it again, and I will wait you out in this lifetime. Can I have one more, please, Spirit? How beautiful. Tranquility, peace, comfort. Does this person make you feel... They're saying two things. They make you feel alive, but they also make you feel peace. They also, maybe they're not high chaos, high drama. They're not high maintenance. There's a sense of peace and comfort, contentment around this energy. So I'm going to say you are ready, about to meet and reunite with a soulmate from a past lifetime. That could be really exciting. Let's see where we're headed. I have a Tower. I have a Knight of Cups. I have a Three of Swords. And I have an Ace of Pentacles. So let's just break this down. After a change, you or them, I've just come out of something. I came out of something not too long ago. It almost felt like I wasn't expecting it. So they could have ended something, or you could have ended something that you really didn't think was going to end. And maybe somebody just decided they didn't want to be in a relationship anymore. This feels very devastating to me. Like I really was caught off guard. I really struggled with it. So we're over that, obviously. And once we get through that, this is a love offer, is how they're sharing it with me. I have this Knight coming in with a love offer. This Knight is coming in with security, emotional security, financial security. They are sharing with me a sense of power for some reason. You could see this person as powerful in their work or very good at what they do. They could be divine masculine, and they have a strength about them, that they could just be a very strong divine masculine. So you see them as somebody who's just very strong. But it was a love offer. That feels good. A love offer arrives, but it's after, whether this is you with this kind of devastating heartbreak or them, but after somebody has ended something. And I don't think it was too long ago. And I do feel like it wasn't necessarily by choice. It was like I was caught off guard by my partner not wanting to, be in the connection anymore. This person did you a favor. You might not see it yet, but when this arrives, this person did you a favor. I have a Magician. I have a Two of Pentacles. I have a Queen of Pentacles. And I have a Fool. It's a new love offer. It is. And there is a part of you that's saying, I'm worried about finding love again. They're saying, here it is. You're going to find love again. Look at these cards. So this came into me as I'm worried. I'm worried that I'm not going to have what I had. And I can't replace what I had. Maybe you're going to have something better. Maybe this is Spirit's way of saying, yeah, you think you had it good with this person who wanted out? How about this? This is an unconditional love. This is a forever love they're sharing. So you could feel much more emotionally and a deeper emotional connection, a deeper love, more trusting love, they're saying. So sometimes things happen that we're not happy they happened, but in the big picture of our life, we look back at them and we say, if it hadn't happened, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't be with the person I'm with today. And it does feel to me as a forever love. So I'm going to go with that for a moment. Spirit, please share with me what is going on around my Taurus energy today. I have risky, taking a risk. Am I ready? I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid that every time I fall in love, I get hurt. So, I guess we have to just override that. We have to just keep trusting that there's going to be that one person that comes in and gives us that unconditional love, that loyalty. Thank you, Spirit. I needed to hear honesty, loyalty, faithfulness, wise, smart, good head on their shoulder, somebody who knows what they want, somebody who isn't like, I don't know what I want, and I thought I wanted this, but I don't, somebody who is smart enough to see that relationships take work and time. I have overcoming any obstacles. We can do it together. I like that. And looking at things from a different perspective. So there could be something going on in this connection that I don't know how much of an obstacle it is, as much as I want to use the word transition, that it's just going to take us a little while to go from where we are to where we want to be. It could be location, it could be jobs, it could be children at a certain age. Maybe we don't want to live together until the kids are a little bigger. So there could be just stuff like that. I don't think it's preventing you from being together. I feel like it's just we're going to work around it. So it could be something like that. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us? I have a megaphone. I'm going to tell people, I want people to know that we're together. So part of me feels that, I don't know if you were ever with somebody that didn't share with their friends and family who you were. Maybe you never even met their family. And that was always hurtful to you, that, why am I not meeting your family? So I don't think that's the case here. I think this person is ready to tell lots of people about you. I have a Phoenix, rising up, transformation. Giving it one more chance is how I feel. That I do believe that you believe that everything happens for a reason. So that could be something that you're saying to yourself, that I know I'm not happy with what happened, but I know in the end I am going to be in a better place. So if you're telling yourself that right now, just keep believing that, because I do believe it with you. And I have a snake. I'm going to say that you didn't see it coming. There is a sense of I should have seen the red flags. I should have known. I should have listened. No, if somebody's deceiving you and lying to you and lying to your face, that's on them. Okay. That means that they're a really good con artist. That means that they're a really good liar. Okay. So it's not your responsibility to look at somebody in their face and in their eyes and be able to say, you're lying to me. Okay. It's on them to not lie to you. So when people say, I should have seen it, I should have known. Yeah. I mean, great. Maybe that would have been nice, but if they're really good liars and they're saying the same thing over and over again, you start to believe it. You think, how could my person be lying to me? So the only thing I can tell you is that whoever they're bringing into you is, we've done this many times before in past lifetimes, and this person is not going to be the deceptive, deceptive, one of in your lifetime. This is the person who's going to be the love of your life. Okay, so you're not going to have to worry about that. You've gone on a long road. It's been a long personal journey. I feel like you both have. I feel like you both have been on a road of self-discovery. I think you both have been on this path that has taken you through different types of relationships. I feel that's why you're going to find each other in this lifetime. You've learned from those relationships. You've learned on this windy road so that you can bring that knowledge into this new relationship. And that's what's going to make it work. It's like the glue that's going to hold it together. I have a snowflake. You're one of a kind. There's no one like you. I like this. I like the vulnerability of a snowflake where it can melt in your hand. How about you make my heart melt? Just this feeling of, skip a beat or take my breath away. All of those same feelings. Spirit, please share with me. I have a doorbell, a knock on your door. I do feel that. I feel like it's welcoming. Someone's coming soon. I want to come see you. You invite them over. Just as a metaphor, a knock on your door that says, I'm here. Or just love knocks at your door. Okay. So that's the kind of, I'm going to open that door and I'm going to try again and I'm going to see what spirit has for me, even though I've struggled with someone in the past or maybe even multiple relationships for some reason that just haven't worked out. So you are kind of relationship shy, so to speak. All right, so let's get some initials. I have first initials, last initials, this big, beautiful bowl of pastel colored little Scrabble tiles, I guess they are. And let's get a handful of these. Let's see what they say. Okay, I have a V, the letter E, F, C. I have a T today. An X, E, P. I have a Z, another E, lots of E's. E, I have a C, M. I have an F, another F, another M, and I have the letter J. Okay, so, and then let's get the double letters. Let's see what they're saying. So I have these double letters, first letter, second letter, first name or last name. And let's see if you have a match. If you have a match, let me know. Sometimes you're always surprised. Gives you a little bit more of a clue. I have a J-A, R-O, R-A, D-Y, A-A, P-A, J-A, R-I-C-H-Z-A, and an M-I. Okay, so those are good. Spirit, tell me more. What is it that I want to know about this connection? What is it that you have for us? What sign could they be? I have a Pisces. I have a set a deadline. Okay, so time is doesn't stand still, but I do feel like you're giving this person a chance. I do feel like there's a little die in here, a little dice. So I'm gonna roll the dice. It's almost like I'm gonna roll the dice one more time. You know, I gotta be open. I gotta try. I have to, you know, keep going. So be willing to roll that dice. I'm going to tend a garden. I'm going to plant a new garden when the flowers bloom, springtime. I have trust your heart and pursuing passion. You're right on target. I like this feeling of you're on the right path and then this rose is growing and then you're right on target, that you find somebody who touches your heart. That's how it just came in. That there's definitely a, this person is getting to your heart. Not everybody does, all right? Some people come into your life and you care about them and you have feelings for them, but does everybody touch your heart? Not necessarily. I have a Scorpio and I have a Leo. All right, so we will take those. Let's grab some charms. I always get great messages with my charms. So let's get a scoop of charms. I have this beautiful bowl, my Magick scoop. I'm going to give these a stir, get them from the bottom. Let me see what's jumping out at me. The little ones go to the bottom, so I'm going to do that. Okay. I have the letter T. I have a letter T. I have a K. I have the letter Z. And what's this? A U or the letter D? Letter D. Okay. I have, it looks like a little perfume bottle. So, but it could be as simple as I love your scent. I love how you smell, which I think is really important, but that might be something that they compliment you, you compliment them, like, wow, you smell good. So you might really like how they smell. I have a little baby star. I'm just going to say make a wish, just as part of this reading. Just take a moment, make a wish, put it out into the universe. What is it that you're wishing for? I have some flowers being planted. I'm definitely going to go with this garden feeling. So I've got some gardening going on. I'm putting in my flowers. I'm putting out my flag. I could have a flag at the front of my house. I could always put out a flag, or maybe I have seasonal flags that I put out, like decorative flags. So that could be something you do. I have a new baby in my life, but it might not be my baby. It could be a new grandchild or one on the way, they just said. So for some of you, I feel like a grandchild is on the way. So someone could be expecting right now. We're getting excited about that. I have October coming in, October being maybe a birthday month for someone. And I have a hot air balloon, but that came into me more as kind of this up and away energy. Like this is taking off. Look at it from a much higher perspective. Where could this go? Where are we going to end up? Okay, things like that. I got to tell you that I love your scent. You smell good. Feels like that's an important charm. Okay, so I do feel like whoever's coming into you and your energy, you just, I don't know, you just breathe them in, just that I can't get enough of you. All right, let's see what they want you to know. Loving messages, please, Spirit. Can I have some loving messages? Let's see what they want you to know. Let's see. Actually, I want to go, before I do these, I want to go into just a handful of other clues. I have some other clues I wanted to give you. So let's do that. And I have a couple more clues. Wears hats. Okay. Feels like a sports hat, like a baseball cap, something like that. They have a whole collection. Has moved closer to you recently. They could be new to the area. That could be nice. Has hazel eyes. Brown, hazel. Brown eyes. Okay, I just said brown. Nice. Brown eyes, hazel eyes. Has unusual facial hair, goatee, mustache, something like that. Owns a dog. Your paths will cross in their birthday month. So are they born in April? Are they born in May? Maybe we'll get lucky. Has a cat, a dog. I feel like as a pet lover, I will say that. Already knows who you are. I want to see where this goes. What did they say earlier? They have their eye on you. So, and there was a sense of right from the beginning, I'm going to chase you until I catch you. And I have all the time in the world. I'm very patient. Has no piercings. Has dark hair. And wears a watch. An Apple Watch, possibly. Something like that. That could be a pretty good clue. And let's see what the feelings are. Right now, I'm going to go with this knock on your door that, you know, just the metaphor of love is knocking at your door. And it could be this new person. It could be the person that has been trying to chase you for a while, you know, breaks through your barrier somehow. I have a no. If you've been saying no to somebody, that could be interesting to somebody out there. If you've been saying no and pushing them away, and this reading is saying, maybe I should give that person a chance. That person hasn't given up. They keep trying. I'm a very jealous person. Could be somebody from your past that you don't want to think about. I want to wait. I will wait for you. I'll be patient for you. I worry about us. Okay, so somebody who would care about you and whatever you're going through, they could be worried for you. Maybe you have something on your plate that you've shared with them and they're thinking about it too. Time to ground yourself. Just take a deep breath. I've imagined you naked. I've fantasized about you. Somebody who has a little crush on you. Definitely a little obsession there. I lie awake thinking about our future. I like that. This feeling of, I wonder if you're thinking about me. I wonder if we'll end up together someday. I think a lot of people do that. I'm in so much pain. You could have somebody pining over you from your past that you don't want to be with anymore. Sometimes I wonder if you care. Did you care? You know, in this case, somebody did you a favor is how I feel. I feel like the person who's chasing you is like love is patient, love is grand energy. So I feel like they're going to be worth it. Even if it takes a little while for you guys to get together, I feel like it will be worth it in the end because you're so very special. They see the real you. They see what they could have with you. They see what you guys could be together. And they could be still giving you some time to get away from this if they know that you have ended something not too long ago and you're like, I'm just not quite ready. They could be fine with that. They want you to be ready. It's almost a sense of I'm not going anywhere. You know, I'm not dating anybody else. So they could just try to build a friendship with you initially or just try to spend any time with you. So I would definitely give this person a chance. I really do. I think that somebody who has that feeling of they do touch your heart, they had said. And also Spirit shared with me that you've shared many past lifetimes together. you had to go through what you've gone through with other people to get here in order to connect to the soul union. So if you're still healing and you're still in transition, or they're in transition, then it's just a matter of time that these two soulmates will find each other. So let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to this channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your comments. If you would like to book a personal reading, a private reading, please visit my website, KathyMamolen.com. Also, check out my other two channels. Here on YouTube, I have a Pick a Card channel and a Twin Flame channel, and those have additional readings. We'll see you all again real soon.